Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Thursdays with the Mayor. We'll go over a few things today pertaining to the council meeting coming up this Monday, some current events, and get done with this in about 10 minutes. So, first of all, the Hastings City Council agenda for upcoming Monday. Pretty straightforward. Consent agenda has just a few things that people may want to tune in for, which is the signing of a land lease for Johnson Imperial, some work orders, IT department. We're signing a 5-year lease there, and some different approvals under the regular agenda. There's some public hearings regarding some liquor licenses here in town. And probably most important is we will get to the second reading of the restaurant tax, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. So, a couple appointments to the Planning Commission. Hopefully that goes through. And we'll go on. Unfortunately, I'm dressed like this today. I want everybody to know I normally don't dress all in black, but I'm unfortunately going to an old friend's funeral today who spent most of his life serving Hastings residents as I would call him the go-to roofer. Dennis Heil passed away last Friday, and he will be missed by family as well as a lot of Hastings residents. Whether on a card table or with his family or on your roof, Dennis Heil was one of the best. And on to natural gas public awareness survey. The Hastings Utility Department is conducting a natural gas survey to ensure safe and reliable service, as well as promote awareness and education. Natural gas providers are required to conduct safety awareness surveys. This 12-question survey is available in English and in Spanish as part of the May at Your Service utility newsletter. Copies of the survey are available in the utility office lobby at 1228 North Denver Avenue. The survey is also available through Hastings Utility's social media pages. Please complete the survey. Your help is greatly appreciated. For more information, call 402-462-3536. Let's move on to something that has been talked about quite a bit. I've been getting some messages on social media, been getting some ask a lot of questions around town. The proposed restaurant tax that we have here. Just want to make sure everybody understands the Hastings Museum is not in trouble, and in fact has been thriving. During the 2024-25 fiscal year, visitors from 48 states, including Alaska and Hawaii, plus more from 3 foreign countries, came to the Hastings Museum. On average, they spent $12 per person at the museum. They likely also spent money in the community at gas stations, restaurants, and possibly hotels. They likely also spent money, just milling around town. So statistics show that 67% of all U.S. leisure travelers participate in cultural and heritage event activities, including museums. These travelers spend 60% more money than other travelers in communities that they visit. There's over 850 households that have membership packages they regularly renew each year. These are not only Hastings citizens, but residents of the surrounding communities in northern central Kansas. These are people who come with family to see exhibits, participate in events, and send their kids to summer camps at member discounted rates. Heck, Tony, I think I was just there 2 weeks ago, milling around. So the museum's operational and maintenance costs are covered by a percentage of property tax and the earned income. The fun things like new exhibits are funded through donations to the Hastings Museum Foundation and through grants. The foundation also holds restricted donations given for the specific projects such as summer fund scholarships, collection care, and exhibit upkeep. So when you see Hastings Museum Foundation raising money through Give Hastings Days, which is today, right? So I'll be down there later, hopefully hitting the gong and having a good time. So when you see that, or the Brooking campaign, these funds are not supporting the day-to-day operations of the museum. They are important funds used to move the museum exhibits, and programs forward in new and exciting ways. The restaurant tax would replace funding for the museum currently provided by property tax. So those property tax funds could instead be used towards the general fund. A tax of about 2% would cover the museum's tax needs, is what we figured out. And additional revenue generated would go to the general fund. This is good because the general fund will likely see an additional hit through a decrease in mutual equalization funds, according to the governor's proposed budget. We talked about that a little bit at the last council meeting, that's somewhere going to hit between 10 and 50% of what is a $1.2 million subsidy by the state. So it could impact us anywhere from 60,000 to $500,000. So this will help to offset that. Tune in the following weeks as I will start going over the budget process and how this restaurant tax could fit in to help alleviate some shortfalls that we may face this coming year. But that is on for its second reading coming Monday, and then there'll be a third meeting. So if you have something to say, feel free to come down. This is open to the community, and we're open to your suggestions or your comments. So come down and talk to us. Make it click. The Hastings Police Department has been awarded a grant through the Nebraska Department of Transportation to support overtime traffic enforcement as part of the national Make It Click High Visibility Enforcement Campaign. The campaign will run from May 15th through May 31st, 2026. Whoa, somebody wants to talk to me. During this period, officers will conduct proactive traffic enforcement with an emphasis on seatbelt compliance. The goal of this initiative is to reduce injuries and fatalities resulting from crashes involving unrestrained drivers and passengers. Whether traveling out of town or running daily errands, motorists are reminded to always wear a seatbelt. Before leaving any parking location, ensure that all occupants are properly restrained, including children who must be secured in appropriate car seats. We're moving on to extended deadline for Mural Cross Walk project, RFQ. What's RFQ?
Request for qualifications.
Request for qualifications. See that? Tony's always got my back. So, the Heartbeat Creative District extended the request for qualifications for artists interested in participating in a new public art initiative, the Mural Cross Walk project on 1st Street in downtown Hastings. The RFQ was initially released on April 7th with a deadline of May 1st. The deadline has been extended until June 1st to accommodate more submissions from artists. This project is part of an ongoing effort to enhance the vibrancy, walkability, and creative identity of downtown Hastings. Selected artists will have the opportunity to design and install large-scale painted crosswalks that reflect the spirit, culture, and energy of the Hastings community. For more information about the Mural Crosswalk project or to request a copy of the RFQ, please contact the Heartbeat Creative District at Batalon at cityofhastings.org. So that would be capital E, capital B, ATELAAN at cityofhastings.org. Let's move on to Street Smarts Summer Kickoff, presented by the Parks and Recreation Department and Hastings Police Department. The Street Smart Summer Kickoff at 1 p.m. on Saturday, May 16th, will provide elementary-age kids an opportunity to decorate their bikes and scooters inside the community center at 2015 West 3rd Street, and then join in on the fun. Safe Wheels Parade is going on. Officers will coordinate an obstacle course, that sounds fun, that teaches children the rules of the road. Helmets must be worn. See you there at this free community event. I hope to see you there. I think I'm gonna show up. Obstacle course, I haven't done one of those since I was in the Army. But yeah, this will be fun for the kids to do this obstacle course on their bikes and scooters. An ice cream social will follow this parade. Food trucks will be on site. Bring everyone together and kick off summer safely. That's Saturday, May 16th. For more information, call the Parks and Rec Department at 402-461-2324. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to get to that. We're going to have a pretty short meeting here. It looks like Monday night. Restaurant tax is up for talk. Come down and join us. We're going to have a third reading on the next meeting to decide the exact. In fact, I think maybe tomorrow night or Monday night is when they decide the percentage, somewhere between 1% and 2.5%. We'll see what the council does with that. But please come down and give us your feedback, and then tune in a couple weeks. I'm going to start going over how this could impact our budget and fit in. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend. I heard there might be some rain coming this weekend, maybe fill up the lake a little bit more. So everybody have a great weekend. God bless every resident in town. Come Monday if you wish. Thank you and have a great day.